If you're here, you're probably looking for some easy ways to make money online. Right? Who isn't these days?
Yeah.
We're going to dive into a recent Shopify article
Okay.
that lists out 28 different ideas
Oh, wow.
for making money online.
Okay.
And I thought it'd be fun to unpack this together,
Sounds good.
see which ones might be a good fit for you.
Cool. Yeah. Shopify is a great resource, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, they're all about helping people build
Yeah.
online businesses.
Exactly. I think what's interesting about this article is it goes beyond just a side hustle.
Right.
You know, it's like these are ideas that you could turn into something bigger,
Okay.
like a sustainable income stream,
Yeah.
maybe even like a full-blown business.
Okay, so maybe instead of a treasure hunt,
Yeah,
it's more like we're building a toolkit.
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So each of these 28 ideas is like a different tool we can add to our belt.
Gotcha.
So where do we even begin? Like, what tools are good for someone?
Let's just start now.
Well, the article starts with what they call quick wins,
Okay.
and I think that's a good place to start.
Yeah.
These are things you can do even with no experience.
Okay.
They can generate some income pretty easily.
Right.
Like one of the first things they mention is selling unwanted items,
Oh, yeah.
like on Facebook Marketplace or eBay.
Yeah. I mean, we've all got clutter.
Right. We could turn it into cash.
Exactly. It's like an easy way to declutter and make
Yeah.
some money at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I have to admit, my attempts at selling clothes online have been less than stellar.
Yeah, I think the key there is to like really understand your target audience,
Right.
you know, and present your items in a way that appeals to them.
Oh, okay.
So like good photos, good descriptions, maybe even a little styling.
Okay. Good tips. Good tips.
Yeah.
What about becoming a virtual assistant?
Oh, yeah.
That seems to be really popular.
It is super popular and for good reason.
Why is that?
Well, as more businesses move online, there's a growing need for people who can handle tasks remotely. So things like administrative tasks, social media management, customer support,
Right.
all sorts of things that you can do from anywhere.
Gotcha.
So it's a great way to gain experience and kind
Yeah.
of build your skills.
Cool. The article also talks about testing websites and apps.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever done that?
I've heard of it, but I've never actually tried it.
I've dabbled in it a little bit.
Okay.
It's kind of a fun way to make some extra money.
Okay. How does that work?
So basically, companies like User Testing, they'll pay you to provide feedback on their websites and apps.
Okay.
Basically, they want to see how real users interact with them.
So you don't need any special skills.
Not really, just the ability to articulate your thoughts clearly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. And speaking of kind of sharing economy stuff,
Yeah.
I noticed they mentioned renting out your belongings.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I've actually used a platform like that to rent a camera lens before. Yeah, it was way cheaper than buying one.
Right. But I imagine there's some challenges there too, right?
Oh, for sure, like logistical things.
Yeah.
Maybe even legal stuff to consider.
Yeah.
The article touches on that briefly.
Okay.
If you're renting out something valuable,
Yeah.
definitely make sure you have the right insurance
Right.
and that you understand the terms of service for whatever platform you're using.
Okay.
And also, like, setting some clear guidelines for renters can help to avoid headaches later on.
Good point. Good point. Okay. There's one here that really caught my eye.
Okay.
Being a content consumer.
Oh, yeah.
This sounds almost too good to be true.
Right.
Can you really get paid to browse the internet?
Well, it's not just browsing.
Okay.
It's like strategically consuming content
Okay.
and then pulling out like valuable insights from it.
Uh-huh.
It's actually a skill that's in high demand.
Really?
Yeah, especially as we're all facing like information overload these days.
Right.
Companies and busy people are willing to pay to have someone curate and synthesize information for them.
So it's like being a professional researcher.
Kind of,
Yeah.
yeah.
Pro-
But focused on online content.
So instead of spending hours scrolling through social media,
Exactly.
you're getting paid to do it in a...
You're doing it with a purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You need some good research skills though, right?
definitely. And the ability to summarize information
Okay.
concisely
Huh.
and like a knack for spotting patterns and trends.
Okay. I can see how that could be a valuable service.
Yeah.
I'm adding content consumer to my mental toolkit.
Good one.
What other tools have you spotted so far?
Well, there's a whole section on turning your hobbies into a hustle.
Okay.
I think that's where things get really interesting.
Okay, we'll have to dive into that.
Yeah, let's take a quick break and then we'll
Yep.
come back to that.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Okay, so we've got a few quick win tools in our money-making toolkit.
Yeah.
Now, I'm curious about these hobbies we can turn into hustles.
Right.
What stood out to you?
Well, one that I think has a lot of potential is licensing photos to stock photo sites. If you have a good eye for photography, you could be sitting on a gold mine.
Okay.
Images that people would pay to use.
I always assumed stock photos were taken by like professional photographers.
Yeah, a lot of people think that.
Yeah.
But anyone can contribute.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sites like iStock, Photo Shutterstock, even free sites like Unsplash.
Okay.
They let anyone upload photos
Right.
and earn royalties every time someone licenses them.
So there's a little more to it than just taking pictures on your phone.
Right. You want to make sure the quality's good.
Yeah.
Understand the licensing agreements.
Okay.
Keyword your images effectively.
So you have to kind of know what you're doing.
A little bit, yeah. But there are tons of resources out there to help.
Okay.
And like if you have a niche like travel photography or food photography,
Yeah.
that can help you stand out.
Gotcha. Okay. What about offering pet sitting services through apps like Rover?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Especially if you love animals.
Right.
It's a perfect way to kind of monetize that passion.
But wouldn't you need to be comfortable with all kinds of animals?
Well, that's where setting boundaries comes in.
Okay.
Like on these platforms, you can specify what types of pets you'll care for
Okay.
and what services you offer.
Gotcha. Okay. So photography, pet sitting. What other hobbies can we monetize?
Well, the article talks a lot about selling handmade crafts and art
Oh, yeah?
on platforms like Etsy, Amazon Handmade, even your own Shopify store.
I feel like everyone's grandma has an Etsy shop these days.
Right. It's super popular.
Yeah.
But for good reason, it's user-friendly,
Yeah.
built-in audience of craft lovers,
Okay.
offers a lot of support for sellers.
Wouldn't you be competing with a ton of other sellers, though?
You would, yeah. That's where branding and marketing come in.
Right.
You need to think about what makes your product unique,
Uh-huh.
what your audience wants, and how to present your brand effectively.
No, it's like a mini business.
Exactly.
Okay.
And if you're serious about growing your craft business,
Yeah.
you might even want to create your own website
Okay.
and sell directly to customers.
Interesting. How do you even know what to charge for handmade goods?
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
You need to factor in material costs, your time,
Yeah.
what the market will bear.
Right.
There are formulas you can use,
Okay.
but it's really about finding a balance
Okay.
between valuing your work and making it affordable for your customers.
So you can't undervalue yourself, but you also can't be unrealistic.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've talked about physical goods. What about digital products?
Oh, yeah. The article mentions creating and selling printables.
Printables.
Yeah, like digital files that people can download and print at home.
Okay, like what?
Planners, templates, artwork, party decorations, all kinds of stuff.
So you make it once and you can sell it unlimited times.
Exactly. No inventory, no shipping.
I like that.
And the market is huge.
Okay.
People love to personalize their things, organize their lives, add some creativity.
It's like the digital equivalent of selling handmade goods.
In a way.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about online tutoring.
Yeah. Always a demand for that.
Yeah.
It's great for people who have expertise in a subject
Right.
and enjoy teaching.
And it's convenient. so-
Super convenient for both the tutor and the student.
Yeah.
You can set your own schedule, work from anywhere.
Okay.
Reach a wider audience.
But would you need like a teaching certificate?
It depends.
Okay.
Some platforms might require credentials.
Okay.
Others focus on your experience and expertise.
Gotcha.
Some tutors specialize in test prep or college counseling,
Okay.
which might have specific requirements.
Okay, so it really varies.
Yeah.
What about creating online courses?
Oh, yeah, that's next level up from tutoring.
Yeah.
Potential for a lot more income.
How so?
Well, you're packaging your knowledge into a product.
Right.
You can sell it to tons of students.
But creating a whole course sounds like a lot of work.
It can be, yeah, but if you break it down into steps,
Okay.
it's manageable.
Okay, what's step one?
Identify a topic you're passionate about and that you know well.
Okay.
Then think about the structure, the content, how you'll deliver it.
Okay.
There are platforms like Udemy and Teachable that help you host and sell courses,
Okay.
or you can create your own website.
Gotcha. So there's a learning curve, but it could be rewarding.
Definitely a great way to share your knowledge and reach a wider audience.
Okay, before we get too carried away with building our online empires,
Right.
what other interesting tools did you find in the article?
One that's often overlooked is affiliate marketing.
Okay.
It's a way to earn income by promoting other companies' products or services.
Okay, we need to unpack that one a bit more.
Or, yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so affiliate marketing, how does that work?
Basically, you become an affiliate for a company or product you like.
Okay.
They give you a unique link to share. And if someone clicks your link and buys something,
Yeah.
you earn a commission.
So it's like being a salesperson.
Kind of, but without the inventory and customer service headaches.
Right. You're just recommending stuff.
Yeah, things you actually believe in that would be helpful to your audience.
Okay. I've seen YouTubers and bloggers do it.
Yeah, it's pretty common.
Does it ever feel inauthentic, though?
It can if it's not done well.
Okay.
But if you're genuinely enthusiastic about a product
Yeah.
and you think your audience would benefit,
Right.
I don't see a problem with earning a commission.
Okay. You got to be honest about it, though, right?
Absolutely. Transparency is key.
Okay. So the article listed 28 ways to make money online.
Right.
Did we cover them all?
Almost. There are a few others, like online focus groups and surveys.
Oh, yeah.
Not a huge moneymaker, but kind of fun.
I've done those.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how companies get feedback.
Right.
Sometimes they even give you gift cards or free products.
It's like getting paid to be a guinea pig.
Exactly.
Okay. What else?
Well, there's a whole section on offering services online, like freelance writing, editing, graphic design, web development, virtual bookkeeping, social media management, all sorts of things.
So if you have a marketable school, you can find clients online.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, last question.
Okay, shoot.
Which of these ideas has the most potential for building a sustainable income?
That's tough. It really depends on the person,
Okay.
their skills, their interests, how much work they're willing to put in.
But any of these could work.
Yeah, I think so.
So find something you're passionate about and good at.
Exact.
Something people will pay for.
And be willing to learn and hustle.
Okay, don't be afraid to try different things.
Right. The internet's full of opportunities.
So to all our listeners out there,
Yeah.
hopefully this deep dive sparked some ideas. Remember, making money online takes effort and persistence.
Definitely not a get-rich-quick scheme.
Right. But with the right approach, you can achieve your goals.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, this was fun.
We'll see you next time for another deep dive.
Sounds good.